Right, so we're going to do a video about optimizing existing content for SEO to boost it, get better rankings, get better traffic, and all the rest of it. So this example, we're going to do this one on the LED light station site. Are mosquitoes attracted to light? Okay, and we're going to be using Zizta software. Ignore this yellow stuff; it's this link highlighter. So first of all, the thing to do is to copy this. You don't really need the question mark. Found. Throw a new query in. Leave it as default client. That's fine. We can leave this as 5, and we can just put for a new page. It is an existing page, but it doesn't work very well when you put the URL in of the page to scrape the content. So we'll leave it like that. Create page, and then what it will do is it will analyze the SERPs, the other stuff at the top of Google, and it will come out with the best terms and everything to use for this. I'll just pause that. Right, so that took about 2 minutes. Now that's complete. Once it's complete, go into edit. This should be blank. It's going to show a really low score here. And then what I've found the best way to do is to copy all of this in. You can include the title as well, and the images and everything, all the way to the bottom, the conclusion, and just paste that in here. Right, then you can click on this featured image and press delete, and delete this author, and we can delete this table of contents. Make sure that's the H1, and then hit check score, and it will give us, right, 65. It's not too bad to start with. Save that. Now we'll go back to the sheet. This one's just highlighted because we're working on it. It doesn't need to be normally. So the before score is 65. Today's date goes in here. The name goes in here of whoever's working on it. And then what we're going to do is try and optimize this content using this write for me on automatic, and then which is going to include all the missing terms and stuff. Now, one of the most important things that we need to preserve is obviously the images. That's why we're copying and pasting it in this way instead of taking it from the URL. And we want to preserve the internal links. So if you look through here, there's loads of internal links. Here, and there's usually some in the body text here. So if we counted those up, I'm not going to count them up now, but we'll just see roughly. And this is quite a nice little plugin, the link highlighter, if you hit search. Because the links don't seem to show up in this Zizta software, but they are actually there. You can see they're there with the mouse pointer there. It's all the same ones because we've just copy and pasted it. This is exactly the same content and links right there. So we want to make sure they're preserved. So once we have this right for me, you want to do optimize existing content. Use existing headers. Use existing headers again for the H2s and 3s and the main heading. Then use existing paragraphs, and then naturally add keywords and entities to existing paragraphs. We don't want to rewrite the paragraphs because that normally wipes out the internal links. And then you hit optimize. Then that should take a couple of minutes. It'll go into the queue, and then it'll go into progress. So we'll just pause that and come back. Right, so that's completed. And now if we go back to edit, I think the score should automatically update. Otherwise you can click the check score. Right, so that's 100% optimized now, which looks amazing. All of these are green. That's the whole point. And we'll have to, again, turn on this link highlighter and just pay attention to this part. So the images are there. So we've got these 2 links here. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to read all of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so there's 9 internal links there. And on this page we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're all there. So that's brilliant. This has actually worked really well. Sometimes it will remove some of the internal links. I'm happy if we do end up losing a couple, like 2 or 3, but there's still 4 or 5 on the page, then that's all right. I'm happy with that. But this was preserved all of them, which is amazing. It's preserved all of the images as well, and so we'll save that. Then all we want to do is literally click on here, Control A, to select all, Control C, and then we're going to go into here and edit the post. One thing that you need to make sure of in here, in the plugins, is that the classic editor is not activated, it's deactivated, so that we have this nice view. Now you just click on here, you press Control A for select, and then Control A again, which selects all, and then we can just press Control V, which will paste what we copied over that. Right, and then normally what you have is the title duplicated at the top, so you can just come in here and highlight the second title down, and then go and press delete for that title, and that will move that up. And then save that. And we wanted to also check the word count, 3693. I didn't check it beforehand, but you can have a look at it beforehand. We don't need to record it, but it's usually lower. So 3693 goes into the sheet. 93, and the score after optimization is 100%, which is amazing. And then change the status here to Zizta updated, and that is it. That's how to optimize some existing content, and hopefully that will boost that up, and we'll do that for all of them, and we'll get much better traffic and rankings. There we go.